What is conditional statement in Java? So basically, in conditional statement, we're gonna cover up three topics. Okay. One is if else. Second is if else else if, which is multiple if else, and the third one is switch statement. Okay. So let's start with if else. Okay. We're gonna go basic the syntax. So what is a conditional statement? Okay. Conditional statement is something that actually checks your code. Okay, if it, for example, if your code is a true, if it is a, it match the logic where if it is a true, it will execute the true block statement. Okay, for example, you're making an application where the only 18 plus can access your application. Okay, so if it's true, it will print out that yes, you are teen, you're eligible for it, or else false. False statement will be executed. So conditional statement is something that actually controls the flow of your code. It checks true. If it's a true, it matches the logic, it will execute the true block, or it is a false, it will give you a false, like a false block. Okay, so let's start further. Okay, so if else statement is used for conditional execution of a code. It allows you to specify a block of a code to be executed if a certain condition is a true, and other block of a code to be executed if the condition is a false. Here's the basic syntax. Okay, for example, if, and you're writing the condition over here, if is it true, it from this block will be print out. Okay, this block will be print out. So if is it true, it will print out the true block, or else it will print out the false block. Okay, so let's have a hand experience on real time. Okay, just give an conditional statement dot java. So here we go. We're gonna start with main, main. Public static void main is a main engine. For example, public static void main is something where you execute whole of your code in main execution. Okay, so here we're gonna put here is let's say we have int age, which is 18. Okay, semicolon, sorry. Then you're saying if age is like the age should be bigger than 18. Okay, whatever age is, it should be below above the 18. Okay, above the 18, not the below 18. Okay, if it is below the 18, it will execute the false block. Okay, so we're gonna say greater than, and less than equal to 18. So it should be bigger than 18. So what we're gonna say is that system dot out dot println. So what is the problem here is age is 18. So there is a problem here. Oh, sorry, it should be equal. Okay, so here I'm gonna say is if the age is above the 18, you you are teen. Okay, you're teenage. Okay, you're teenage, or else we're gonna put I mean else. Oh god, oh, there's a lot of mistakes happening. System dot out dot print ln, you you are too young. Okay, you're too young. So let me save the code and run the Java. So as you can see, you're teenage because you're 18, so you are teen. For example, let's try 17. Okay, let's have 17. Oh, you're too young. Okay, so this is a piece of code where you actually is a part of a conditional statement, which is if else, which where is your if will handle the true block. If it's a true, it will print out the true block, okay, or else it will print out the false block. So let's have a scenario where you need multiple if else, okay. Also you want to check that the age should be not a zero, okay. You need it, yeah. So here we cannot for example, for else always execute the false block, okay, always, and that is the rule, okay. So let's have a multiple if else, okay. So for that what we use is else if. So basically else if statement will have, you can have multiple else if, okay. Now we will have an scenario where we don't want people to enter zero, okay. People, if for example they're putting age zero, so it is invalid, okay. It is an invalid age. So you need to print out if the age is zero, you want to print out it is an invalid. So age if equals zero, oh god, there is a problem. The type mismatch cannot convert from into the boolean. Yep. So if equals zero, what you're gonna say is system system dot out dot println in invalid age or number. So if for example if I give a age as a zero, so save it and run the code. As you can see, it is an invalid age, okay. So we had speak about if else. If else is something that have a single condition and single true single false, okay. It checks a single unit, okay. Now you have we had discussed already about you can also use multiple if else statement to create a more complex conditional logic. As you can see, we have multiple, okay. You have if it's checking, then again it's checking, it should be not zero, then the false block is printing out. So you can have multiple else if. So you can have multiple else if, you can have multiple else if, okay. So that's it, guys. This is if else and if else else if. So let's talk about switch statement. Okay, some scenario you need an input and it should be print out. So you cannot use. There is an optional way of else if because when you have a lot of like lot of conditions where depend upon the scenario, so you cannot use everywhere else if. So there is also an optional way. You have a switch variable, which is switch statement is a control flow statement that allows a variable to be tested for equally against a list of values. It's often used as an alternative to a series of ifs. So it is an alternative statements. When you have multiple possible matches for a given value, here's are the basic syntax. So let's start. Okay, let's start with it. So let's talk about switch statement, okay. Just select this all and say control slash, okay. So it will commit out will be like it won't, it will ignore the code, okay. And many times you use a command to like explain the code. For example, you want to explain this code, you say comment this is if block, okay. So comment are used to explain the code, okay, to the developers mostly times, okay. And comments does not read the code. If I control and run the Java, so it won't read, it won't do anything, okay. Mostly time it is for developers where they write and they explain the code, okay. So let's start with, okay, for example you have int day, day of a week, okay. Let's use camel casting, day of a week equals Let's say you want to select, okay, Monday, okay, or Tuesday. So in this scenario, we're going to use switch statement, okay. S switch, okay. So you're going to say the input is day of week, okay. This is the condition, okay. 2 is the condition. So 1, it should print out at system dot out println dot println. The case 1 is basically is, let's start with Sunday, okay. Sunday. And every time you use case 1, so this is selected be, it's selected 2, okay, it will select the case 2. So I have to create case till case 7 because I am looking about the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, okay. So let's copy this, and actually break is something, it will pause from there, okay, it will pause. If I don't use break, it will be continue. So I will explain you, okay. Let's say you have, okay, just copy paste, I don't want to waste time. Copy paste, just make it 2, paste, make it 3, paste, make it 4, make it 5, make it 6. Okay, so just give it a little bit clear code, okay. Up here, okay, yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you have like Tuesday, Wednesday, you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. The default value will be, oh god, the default value will, like, just, okay, now default value will be invalid input. Okay. So for example, you choosing a second day, the second is Monday, okay. Just copy and, I mean, save it and run the Java. As you can see, it is a Monday, okay. So if you want to select, like, if you want to select Sunday, you can click on 1. The input is 1, and the value of a 1 is 1, okay, which is Sunday. So save it and run Java, it will be Sunday. So as you can see, it is an optional of if else. Even though the most important thing in this tutorial is why we use a break. Break is something, it will pause the execution, okay. It will pause till here, okay. It is something like in semicolon, which will be paused. It will be paused that uh, till from this code. For example, if I don't use this break, so it won't happen anything, but it does not stop this Sunday, and also it will go to the Monday, okay. Let me just run, okay. This is 1, and let me run the Java. So as you can see, it says Sunday and Monday. So whenever you use a break, it will pause your code from there, okay. So break is pausing code from here. So if I don't use here, I don't use here, it will print me out till the Tuesday. So run the Java. As you can see, it is printing out till where the break is being break, okay. So that's it, guys. This is a conditional statement. We already discussed about this all 3 topics, okay, which is topic in if else else if, which is multiple statement, I means multiple if else, and we have a switch statement. So that's it. In upcoming video, you're going to learn about break and continue.